Its smart precision dial guarantees 100% control of your style. But can this Braun BT3040 beard trimmer really achieve the detailed facial styling that I'm looking for? We'll find out coming up next. What's up, guys? I'm Paul D'Onofrio back with you from Groom Reviews. We're getting you comfortable, confident, and clean in grooming. On this channel, we're bringing you everyday grooming product reviews. So if you're new here, be sure to subscribe and make sure to hit that notification bell to stay on top of all of our latest videos. You can also check us out on our website at groomreviews.com. So today, we're taking a look at the Braun Beard Trimmer, model BT3040. Which Braun touts for its 39 length settings designed for ultimate control and beard trimming precision. This beard trimmer is an Amazon Choice recommendation, ranking at number 41 for the category of beard and mustache trimmers. It also holds a respectable 3.8 out of 5-star review rating. Accompanying the Braun BT3040 trimmer itself are a short beard comb, long beard comb, Gillette Fusion Pro Glide razor, charging cord, and brush. Now, if you take a look at my previous video on the Philips Norelco Series 5100, you'll notice that these two beard trimmers share very similar features. While the Philips Norelco Series 5100 includes 3 beard and hair combs that work in combination with a built-in zoom wheel, the Braun Beard Trimmer utilizes a short and long beard comb that work in tandem with a precision dial. For beard and hair trimming, the Series 5100 is capable of cutting at 34 length settings, from 0.4mm to 13mm, while the Braun BT3040 incorporates 39 precision length settings, ranging from 1mm to 20mm in 0.5mm increments. As far as battery life, the Braun BT3040 features 2 AAA nickel metal hydride rechargeable batteries that require 8 hours of charge time for 60 minutes of use. The Philips Norelco Series 5100 uses a lithium-ion battery and requires only 1 hour of charge time for 70 minutes of cordless use. Both trimmers can also be used plugged in for continuous use. The Series 5100 and Braun BT3040 beard trimmer, along with their attachments, are both fully washable. However, these trimmers can only be used in dry condition and should not be used while bathing or in the shower. Currently, the Philips Norelco Series 5100 sells on Amazon for around $44.99, while you'll find the Braun BT3040 beard trimmer $10 cheaper at $34.99. I'll link to the products in the description below. Now, one of the biggest complaints I'm seeing out there with the Braun BT3040 beard trimmer relate to the battery. Whether it be, the unit dying after using it 10 minutes, or it no longer taking a charge and having to be used plugged in for the majority of the time. So I'm also hearing that for some users out there, they're having an issue with the beard comb attachment not staying locked in position. They'll have it on there, they'll have it set to the height that they want, and then they'll start going and it'll actually move out of position and they'll cut more than they intended. So this is the beard comb attachment. There's a couple grooves on both sides of the trimmer, and it goes on very easily. Just slide it right over, locks into place. And I guess what people are saying is, they move the dial, they put it, to the position they want, but for some reason, I guess it's sliding down on them. But I don't know if they've actually fully put it on or not, but right now it's really not coming out of place for me if I'm pushing down. If I want to pull it up, I can pull it off. But that's the way the device comes off. So we're going to jump in here and we're going to see if we encounter any of these issues, either with the battery or with this comb attachment or anything else, and I'll let you guys know that after the shave. So for this trim, we're going to shorten up the sides of the beard, leave the goatee a little bit longer. We'll trim that up as well, but we're going to go under here, under the neckline, trim that up, create those crisp lines around the face. We're only going to use a few of the settings that are on here. There's 39 of them. But we'll go through, we'll try to make the beard look a little bit dimensional by using some of these different settings on here. And then after we're done, we're going to compare this to the Series 5100. So let's jump in right now, let's test it out, and I'll let you know on the other side what I think. Alright guys, so that was the shave, but before I tell you what I really thought of the BT3040, let me go in and compare it with the Philips Norelco Series 5100. So the Series 5100 comes with the zoom wheel, and this goes anywhere from 0.4 millimeters up to 13 millimeters based on the hair comb attachment that you have on there. This comes with two hair combs, one that's a short hair, one's a long hair, and also a beard comb. If you look at the Braun BT3040, it's got a dial here that goes from 1 millimeter up to 20 millimeters, and this goes in 0.5 millimeter increments. And this has a beard comb that's for short hair and a beard comb that's for long hair. The Braun can actually cut at higher length settings than the Philips Norelco. However, while the Braun can only cut in 0.5 millimeter increments, the Series 5100 actually can go from 0.4 millimeters to 2 millimeters in those 0.2 millimeter increments, so we can get those finer, closer cuts in there than you can get with the Braun. So just to show you, in case you haven't seen my previous video yet, this is the beard comb attachment for the Series 5100, and it slides on just like that. This is the beard comb attachment for the BT3040, slides on just like that. Very easy to put on the attachments and very easy to move the different length settings with the zoom wheel or using the dial. So both evenly matched in that department. As far as the grip on both of these devices, they're both made of plastic. As you see here, you can see the kind of contour here with the BT3040. It's okay, not the best grip. If we take a look at the Series 5100, as you'll see in my previous video, it's got this nice little, kind of lip in here. You put your finger on, you got good leverage on it. So I really like that on this device as compared to the Braun. Also, as far as taking off the blade that's in the front here, for the Series 5100, you put your thumb under it, pop it up, comes right off. Put it back here, snap it down, goes right back on. For the Braun BT3040, even easier, you just pull it straight off, just like that. Take it back over here, push it straight back on. As far as the noise level, here's the Braun BT3040. And here's the Philips Norelco Series 5100. So it definitely seems to be a lot more power coming out of the Series 5100. It has a lithium-ion battery as compared to the nickel metal hydride battery that's in the Braun. There seems to be a duller kind of sound coming out of this, while this seems very powerful. It's humming, and it's really moving, those blades are really moving fast on there. So getting back to that battery issue that I mentioned earlier that people had with the Braun BT3040, definitely noticed the difference from when I started using it for the trim compared to when I got to the middle and then finally at the end. It felt like it started off strong and then it kind of faded. It was a little higher pitched and then it kind of got duller as I was going along. So as far as the issue people are having with this beard comb attachment sliding out of position and causing them to cut too much hair, on my device, it's actually staying locked, but I would definitely, contact the manufacturer to get that corrected. So as far as snagging, once I took off the comb attachments and started going under the neck, I don't know if it's not moving too fast or the blade just isn't sharp enough, but you can almost feel like a slight, it's almost like a pinching sensation every once in a while where it's kind of snagging you. I could feel it with this a couple times, and then it finally got me right down here. I don't know if you guys can see that. The only other trimmer I've had that problem with is a Brio Beardscape, where it was just sharp and it actually poked into there. But I rarely ever have a problem when I'm using just the blade and trimming where it actually, snags and cuts me like that. Definitely an advantage here to the Series 5100 and kind of an issue going on with the Braun. So as I mentioned, the Series 5100 has a lithium-ion battery compared to the nickel metal hydride of this Braun, and with that comes the advantage of you can get 70 minutes out of this for 1 hour of charge time. It takes 8 hours of charge time for 60 minutes of use from the Braun BT3040. Right there, I mean, that's a long time to charge a device. If I can get 1 hour and still get more time than I get out of the Braun, that's definitely an advantage there. Also with the Braun BT3040, they recommend that you oil the blades regularly, where the Series 5100 requires no oil at all. So the Braun BT3040 comes packaged with this Gillette Fusion Pro Glide razor. But if you really look at it, you gotta look at the product. This isn't incorporated into this. You're not getting a clean shave with this. It's a totally separate product. It's just coming with it as an addition. You're gonna have to buy these extra razors. So this is the same as if I took this and paired it with the Series 5100. At the end of the day, these are both going to be your stubble finish trimmers. But if I'm looking at both of these and comparing them, I definitely would say that the Philips Norelco Series 5100 performs better than the Braun BT3040. Better feel to it, better battery, better power. sharper blades in here as compared to this. And as I said, this one nicked me a couple times in the neck. But as far as the trim, I wasn't exactly that thrilled with it. The BT3040 is about $10 less right now on Amazon as compared to the Philips Norelco Series 5100. However, as I said, this is a higher quality product. You're going to get what you pay for. At the end of the day, Philips Norelco Series 5100 is going to get you that better stubble finish than you're going to get with this Braun BT3040. Now, if you're looking for more precision, you're looking for a foil shaver, you're looking to get in there, be able to fade your hair or do different things like that, I would recommend looking at my video on the Philips Norelco Multi-Groom 7000. From the community, all the discussion we've had, all the question and answers, that has proven to be one of the top performers in beard trimmers that I've reviewed so far today. All right, guys, I hope you found that video helpful. If you did, a like, comment, subscribe, share, anything you can do to help the channel, I greatly appreciate it. Make sure to check me out on Instagram @GroomReviews. I thank you all for being here, and I'll catch you next time.